Good afternoon. The point of today's lesson is to learn how to make sure that your check register and your bank statement match in terms of how much money they both say that you have. This is called reconciling the bank statement. Now, you might have to do this because your bank statement usually lags a little bit behind your check register if you're filling out the check register the right way. If you're filling out your check register the right way, you should record exactly when you write a check or when you deposit that check. The bank, because it takes a little while to process checks and other things, as well as to give you interest and charge you service fees, usually lags a little bit behind. So when we talk about reconciling these things, we are talking about comparing the check register with the bank statement to make sure they agree. Another term for this is to balance your checkbook. More of an old-fashioned term. Now, like I was saying, sometimes the bank statement will lag a little bit behind your own check register. What that means is there might be some debits or some purchases, basically some money leaving your account that hasn't gone into your bank statement yet. Those are called outstanding debits. Payments not cleared by the bank yet. On the other hand, there could be some deposits that haven't cleared yet. Those are called outstanding credits, gains to your account, extra money in your account. Deposits not cleared by the bank yet. So if your bank statement is lagging behind, then what you do is you take your statement balance, the amount that the bank statement says you have, you subtract any outstanding checks or payments or debits, any money that you have taken out of your account, and you add to the statement balance any outstanding deposits, anything that hasn't been recorded yet. And the whole point is to see if your adjusted balance matches your check register. If it does, great. You don't have to do anything else. But if it doesn't, then you and the bank have to have a conversation because you are both saying that you have different amounts of money. You might be saying you have this amount of money. The bank says that you have less than that. And that's a problem. You have to reconcile. You have to work with the bank to figure that out. You do you reconcile your account and your check register first to make sure, and then if they don't match, that's when you go to the bank. So let's say that your check register balance is $2,261.50, but your bank statement shows a balance of $2,160.36. So clearly they're saying you have over $100 less than you think you actually do. So this is your clue that, hey, you want to make sure that this is all okay. Maybe there's some outstanding things that just haven't posted yet. So you want to reconcile your bank statement and check register. For each check and deposit listed on your statement, you place a check mark next to the information in your register. So you're taking your statement and you're comparing your register, and you're checking off everything that is recorded on there. You see on your bank statement that the bank paid you 86 cents in interest. Well, that wouldn't be on your check register yet. You also see that there are some outstanding checks and deposits that have not posted to your bank statement yet. Check 525 for $341.50, check 527 for $266.25, and a deposit for $709.75. Fill in the reconciliation statement below to compare your new check register balance with your adjusted bank statement balance, and we're looking to see if they match. So, your check register balance right now is $2,261.50. Your statement balance is $2,160.36. And you can get these slips, I believe, from the bank. They help you to reconcile. Service charges and fees. Well, I don't think we had any fees. It doesn't say anything about any service charges, so I'm going to cross these off. But you did get paid 86 cents in interest. So let's look for your new check register balance. That was the only thing that you didn't have on your check register balance yet. Interest means, well, that's the bank paying you for use of your money. So that's going to add to your check register balance. So I'm going to take $2,261.50 and add 86 cents to that. Your new balance in your check register should be $2,262.36. Now, our goal is to see if the adjusted balance matches that once we take care of the outstanding checks and deposits. Check 525 hasn't gone through yet. You wrote it, you gave it to the person, it just hasn't gone through the bank system yet, so it didn't show up in your bank statement. This is a check that you wrote, so it's money that you paid someone else, so it's going to get taken out of your account. This money is leaving your account. Check 525 is for $341.50. Check 527 is for $266.25. You also made a deposit that hasn't posted yet of $709.75. We need to see if the adjusted balance, taking these things into account, matches our new balance for our check register. We're going to subtract these checks from our statement balance and add the deposit. After doing all that, we see that our adjusted balance is $2,262.36. That exactly matches this, so you stop. There's no reason, everything is okay. There's no reason to go on. Don't have to contact the bank about everything. They match. Good. That's what you always want to happen. Let's look at some situations where maybe that's not the case. Let's look at another question. Your check register states that you have a balance of $286.46. Your bank statement arrives and indicates your balance is $315.46. So your bank is actually saying you have more money than you actually think you do. I mean, that's still a problem because you want to have the same, you and the bank want to be on the same page. What is the difference between the balance of your check register and the balance indicated on the bank statement? Well, that's pretty easy to do. All we do, if we're looking for the difference, that means that we should subtract. $315.46 minus $286.46. The bank statement and your check register are $29 off. Let's fill out one more. Okay. So actually, I forgot, this is a continuation of the problem. So you see that there might be a problem. So let's reconcile and see if there just is anything that we haven't factored in yet. For each check and deposit, you place a check mark next to the information in your check register. You note that the bank paid you $1.15 in interest. You also find the following outstanding checks and deposits. Check 301 for $61.32, deposit of $81.55, and check 302 for $72.98. These are amounts that are going to come out of your account because you're paying a check, you're sending a check to someone else, money's getting taken out of your account. The deposit is extra money that's going to go into your account. The bank just hasn't gotten those on the statement yet. Doesn't look like there's anything extra in service charges or fees, so again, we'll cross that off. There could be, there just hasn't been in either of these problems. The amount of interest that you gained wasn't in your check register yet. That's an extra $1.15 that you have. So your check register now indicates that you have $287.61 in your account. As far as the checks go, check 301 was for $61.32. Check 302 was for $72.98, and the deposit was for $81.55. Because these things haven't added on yet, we're going to double check to see if when we subtract these checks from our original statement balance and add the deposit, let's see if it's equal to our new balance. Our adjusted statement balance is $262.71. These do not match. Your check register says that you have more money than your adjusted statement does. This is a problem. No, they do not match. And at this point, you need to contact the bank and figure out where the bookkeeping error went wrong. Is it an error on your end or an error on their end? Because you want to, I mean, that's an extra $25 that you think you have that the bank says you don't. That's not good. You want to make sure that you rightfully have all of your money, okay? So in this case, if your new balance and your adjusted balance do not match, you contact the bank to figure it out with a representative of that bank. Hopefully you don't have to do this, but you do need to know how to do it if that issue comes up, okay? Our last set of notes for this unit will be on online banking. This is something that's new in the last few years, online banking. Not few years, but the last couple decades. And there are some fees associated with online banking that you need to be aware of that can impact your account. We'll talk about those next time.